Assalamualaikum everyone. Today we will look into reading A Window to the World. Today we will look at book report. A book report is an essay discussing the contents of a book. For examples, the title of the book, the author, or the genre, and etc. etc. Okey, untuk hari ini kita akan melihat book report ataupun laporan buku. Laporan buku ini adalah karangan yang membincangkan tentang isi sebuah buku, contohnya dia punya tajuk, penulis, genre dan benda-benda lain yang ada di dalam buku. These are the steps to write a book report. First, you need to read a book. Next, you need to understand what you are reading. Then, you need to gather information about that particular book. After that, you need to make some notes of the story. And lastly, you need to find more information about the book. How to write a book report? Okay, a book report actually answering all the questions related to the book. For example, who is the author? For example, J.K. Rowling, Roald Dahl, and etc. etc. What's the title of the book? For example, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. What is the genre of the book? Harry Potter, the genre for Harry Potter is adventure book. Next, what is the synopsis of it? What is the synopsis of Harry Potter? The synopsis of Harry Potter is a story about a boy venturing into a world of magic. Okay, what is your opinion about the book? Do you like it or not? Give your thoughts. Here you can give your honest thought about that particular book. Do you like that book or do you dislike it? If you like it, give reason, and if you dislike it, give reason. What are the moral values learned from the book? For example, I learned the importance of family values, honesty and hard work. What can you learn from that particular book? Okay, that is the essential things that you need to have in a book report. Let's look at title. It refers to the name of the book. You can look at the cover and guess the name. So, what is the title of this book? Yes, it is The Complete Sherlock Holmes. Author, the person who wrote the book. It is normally written on the cover of the book as well. Who was the writer of this book? Yes, it was Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Next, genre. There are two types of books, fiction and non-fiction. Okay, non-fiction ni adalah benda yang benar, yang betul, yang tidak dibuat-buat. Manakala fiction adalah benda ataupun ceritanya yang dibuat-buat. Okay, for example, folklore, horror, adventure, comedy, autobiography, fantasy, and etc. etc. Autobiography, it falls into non-fiction, while horror, adventure, comedy, fantasy, it fall into fiction. Next, characters. The names mentioned in the book. Characters are the people in that particular book. For example, the main characters for The Complete Sherlock Holmes are Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, while the main antagonist is Professor Moriarty. The main protagonist is the main character or watak utama dalam cerita itulah, while the main antagonist is the villain or in bahasa penjahat, orang yang jahat dalam cerita itu. Next, let us look at synopsis or plot of the story. What's the summary of the book? You need to know the sequence of events. So, synopsis actually tells the summary of the book so that the reader will become interested and curious to know more about that book. You need to know the sequence of events. This refers to plot. In every book, there are the beginning, the climax, and the ending. Jadi dalam setiap buku ni ada permulaan dia, ada climax dan juga ada pengakhiran. Okey, contohlah Miss ambil contoh yang paling mudah, cerita pasal Avenger. Apa permulaan cerita untuk Avenger? Jadi di sana semua hero berkumpul. Kemudian dia punya climax apa? Semua hero tu akan berlawan dengan Thanos. Dan endingnya Iron Man meninggal. Okey, itu contoh untuk yang paling senang lah. Next, we will look at opinion. Do you like the book? If you do, then give reasons, justify. Okay, do you like this book? If you like it, then you must give reason why you like that book. If you dislike it, you must give reason. You cannot say I like this book, but you don't have any reason for saying that. Or I dislike this book, the ending. No, you must give reason. You must justify your choice. Lastly, moral values. What have I learned from the book? What have you learned from that book? For examples, being brave and courageous, helping each other, respecting other culture and religion, and be honest. Okay, moral values are one of the most important things that you need to gain from a book, because by reading it helps us to look into other people's culture, other people's religion, and it helps us to understand more about them. Look at this book report. It is a book report about the complete Sherlock Holmes. As you can see here, it have all the necessary elements that you need to know about this particular book. So, it shows that you really understand what you have learned about this particular book.